Growing up, we actually visited the doctor a lot. My family as a whole is a very paranoid family. So, anything here and then, we'd run to the doctor all the time, little cold, little cough, little fever. Touchwood didn't have anything, drastic growing up, but for every small thing, your first call is, let's just go see the doctor.
From childhood till now, we always had a family doctor. So what the plus point is that they have the history. Ki they know कि हाँ इस but to me like to Mohit, this particular will happen in this say for any climate change like season अगर change होता है supposed to be from summer to rainy, he knows that Mohit को बीमार होगा and Mohit will come. So his kerosene or whatever is already always ready.
My family doctor is an amazing doctor because whenever he looks at me, he has a big smile on his face, and that's the best part of visiting him.
मोस्टली लोगों को डर लगता है डेंटिस्ट का, लेकिन ये डर मुझे कभी नहीं रहा. एंड इट वाज लाइक ऑलवेज फन टू बी देयर, सी ऑल दोस इक्विपमेंट्स, एंड लाइक he was really friendly also. And yeah, I'm still in touch with him, so it's a overall nice experience.
I was a very sick kid, so I used to have to go to a doctor a lot. I had a pediatrician somewhere in Matoga, so I have these memories. And every time I used to leave his office, he used to give me some small candies and lollipops, just for being like a nice kid in the waiting room.
I became a father on 10th Feb. Okay, so उससे पहले की जो प्रोसेस होती है कि डॉक्टर के पास जाओ, क्योंकि हम 2 साल से ट्राई कर रहे थे बट वी कुडंट, सो वी वेंट टू अ डॉक्टर. I guess we had all our problems solved after meeting that doctor.
माझ्या मुलीचं आहे, बिकॉज शी इज अ LLM पेशंट. सो ट्रान्सप्लांटच्या नंतर तिचं आयुष्य पूर्णपणे बदलून गेलं आणि आता ती व्यवस्थित आहे. आणि त्यासाठी मला डॉक्टर शंतनू सेन यांचे आभार. ती खूप मोठी होती, 6-7 वर्षांची, आणि खूप डिफिकल्ट होती. आधी 3-4 वर्ष किमोथेरपीमध्ये गेली, त्यानंतर पुन्हा रिलॅप्स झालं. त्यानंतर आम्हाला रेफरन्स मिळाला कोकिलाबेन हॉस्पिटलचा, डॉक्टर शंतनू सेन यांचा, आणि त्यांनी खूप आम्हाला कठीण परिस्थितीमध्ये खूप मदत केली. जी भीती होती ती घालवली. ट्रीटमेंट व्यवस्थित पद्धतीने पार पडली आणि त्यामुळे आता माझी मुलगी एकदम व्यवस्थित आणि सुदृढ आहे.
Actually, I've got my organ removed because my organ was completely damaged. So the doctors are very nice, very kind. I was in Hiranandani Hospital for 4 days, and the experience was awesome. Removing an organ from your body itself is very scary. But looking at doctor, I was myself very relaxed. So the expressions that doctor has, like, you'll be perfectly fine and doing well. And believe me, I'm doing perfectly fine and well right now.
डॉक्टर्स ने कोविड के टाइम पे मेरे डैड को बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प किया. जो कोविड के टाइम था, सिचुएशन मेरे डैड की टोटली ख़राब थी. तो वो टाइम पे सिचुएशन बहुत ख़राब थी कि हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट नहीं कर सकते थे. बट प्राइमरी हम लोग को वहाँ पे एक गुड डॉक्टर मिली नेटिव प्लेस में, काकीनाडा में. वहाँ पे मैंने मेरे डैड का जब ट्रीटमेंट कराया तो डॉक्टर ने इतने अच्छे ट्रीटमेंट दिया और उन्होंने सजेस्ट किया कि आप इंस्टेड ऑफ एडमिट करने के बदले आप घर में ट्रीटमेंट दोगे तो अच्छा रहेगा. तो आई एम रियली वेरी थैंकफुल फॉर दैट डॉक्टर.
My mom had cancer like a few years ago. So when she was diagnosed, it was very scary, but the doctor was insanely great with us. She helped us through everything. The surgery was done extremely fast, and the chemo and everything was done like very fast and all done in a very good way. They made her feel comfortable. So yeah.
I never thought that doctor would be so helpful. कि मतलब ऐसा होता है कि ऐसा डॉक्टर कभी मैं जाऊँ नॉर्मल डॉक्टर के लिए तो 5 मिनट ऑलमोस्ट 5 मिनट्स ही लेते हैं, क्योंकि बहुत सारे उनके पास पेशेंट्स रहते हैं. सो ही वाज लाइक कि जब तक तुम्हारी क्वेरी सॉल्व नहीं होती तब तक तुम यहाँ से बाहर मत जाओ.
There was a lot of medical involvement in my family. Lost my granddad, paternal granddad, in an early age to cancer. My maternal grandparents also passed away. When I was kind of a bit of a young age. So a lot of influence and a lot of kind of involvement with medical professionals early on. And I think early on that kind of made me realize of the importance of medical professionals in our life, right? And what kind of celebrity figures that they are, at least to me personally, right? It made me firsthand realize on how sacrificial, on how compassionate, on how empathetic these individuals are. right? And we as individuals rely so much on them, right? And so very, very thankful to all the medical professionals who really touched the lives of my family and me.
Without the constant support of the doctors, the nurses, the entire medical fraternity, at that time nothing would have been possible. Whether they made it, did not make it, how the cure went, but yet without the 100% of all of this, all of the people associated with that particular treatment, it would not have been possible. So really, I mean, thank you to all the doctors out there, all the medical professionals out there. Without you, we are nothing. Without you, we can't do anything in our lives, because we just need you for each and everything at any given point of time. Thank you for dedicating your lives to us. Thank you for making us feel better, feel safer, and for putting in so much of your time and effort.
I have experience at my home itself. I have a doctor, so they are completely dedicated. Even my sister-in-law who studies in Pune, a dentist, so she hardly gets time. Even she couldn't come over here for any of the festival, and she have to work hard. And I really appreciate all the doctors. They are doing whatever for us. So I really like to thank each of them.
My mama is a orthopedic doctor. So growing up, whenever we went there for Rakhi, Bhai Dooj, whenever we visited my nani, he was always in his OPD. He has his own nursing home. So we always saw that whenever we used to go, he used to come for like 5-10 minutes to just interact with my dad, my mom, and then he used to go back. So we've just seen that he's had a very, very busy life, very busy schedule. But he and even my mommy, she's also a gynecologist, both of them, they always gave their time and everything to their patients. So, choosing that doctor life, I've noticed that there are a lot of sacrifices that happens. Seeing that in my own family has always made me appreciate that kind of life.
They are doing their work very ambitiously. I know many of the doctors who when they are resident doctors, I know many of them don't even sleep for what amount of sleep is required. Like they tell us कि भैया आप 6 से 8 घंटा तो कम से कम नींद लो, but they themselves don't sleep that much when they are into residence.
Every time you sort of realize how busy their lives are, because their waiting lines are always long. But that's just to say that there's so many things that they're juggling at the same time. Sort of seeing one patient and then switching off, like sort of switching over to another patient so fast and sort of diagnosing that.
डॉक्टरांबरोबर जसं मी म्हटलं की 6-7 वर्ष आम्ही सतत हॉस्पिटलशी रिलेटेड असल्यामुळे जवळून बघितलं आहे की डॉक्टरांचं आयुष्य कसं असतं, किती तास ते लोक काम करतात, त्यांचं डेडिकेशन बघितलं आहे, त्यांचं पेशंटच्या प्रति प्रेम बघितलं आहे, स्पेशली लहान मुलांबद्दल. त्यामुळे खूप असं नोबल प्रोफेशन आहे आणि ऑब्व्हियसली रिस्पेक्ट तर तेवढाच आहे. आणि थँक्यू खूप छोटा शब्द आहे, त्यांचं काम खूप मोठं आहे.
Growing up, did you ever want to be a doctor?
I did. My father actually really wanted me to become a doctor. He really tried his best, but as I said, I did not have the guts to take up science in school. I was never a very inclined student towards studies. So I never took science, and then if you miss the ball over there, you could never get back to it. So yeah, but I always wanted to be, because I really appreciate and really admire the work the doctors do for us.
There was a time that I wanted to be a veterinarian because I am an animal lover. So I always wanted to do something for animals. I wanted to be a vet. But as soon as I understood that the studies is like a very, very major part of becoming a vet, I kind of gave up on that dream. But kudos to all those doctors who follow those dreams throughout. And thank you for not giving up on those dreams. We have some amazing doctors out there in the world. And hopefully you'll do a good job saving those animals and people.
पहिलं ड्रीम मोस्ट ऑफ द चिल्ड्रनचं तेच असतं की मला डॉक्टर बनायचं आहे.
I think doctors are God. That's what I personally feel. And I can only say thank you so much.
थैंक्स तो नहीं बोल सकते बिकॉज आई गेस भगवान के बाद वही है जो हमें बचा सकते हैं. सो Happy Doctors Day to them.
Happy Doctor's Day.
I think it's a day that we as a team will internalize and really kind of make us realize what our mission is and kind of reinforce what our values as an organization is, and that's the way we'll be celebrating it, right? Because we feel a lot that we have planned in the months and years to come will be a platform for medical professionals to be celebrated, right? We've celebrated athletes, we've celebrated actors, we've celebrated politicians, but I have not seen us celebrate medical professionals in India, and I think that needs to change, right? And I think we as a brand are doing all we can to provide that platform to these medical professionals, and you'll see a lot of us. We'll be celebrating this day for months and years to come, and not just on one day. Happy Doctors Day. Thank you very much.
It immensely amazes me on seeing, you know, how what doctors can do, and yeah, I would wish them a happy Doctors Day.
Doctor is good. Thank you. Happy Doctor's Day.
I wish you a very, very happy Doctor's Day, and I hope we can keep on supporting you like this.
Happy Doctor's Day.
Happy Doctor's Day.
I think every day is Doctor's Day in my opinion. But we have one national day here, so wishing you a very, very happy Doctor's Day.